How's it going, Blues fans? I am Nico Pauly, creator of the Blue Blog here on YouTube and on Instagram as well. And holy smokes, the boys are buzzing because they shut out the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-0 tonight in Enterprise Center. Overall, fun game. I feel like it had almost everything in this game. Tampa had the dangerous chances. Jordan Binnington had the big saves. Our offense had plenty of odd man rushes, breakaways, exciting stuff, and goals, obviously. The only thing that we didn't see a lot of is penalties. The only real penalty we saw was in the first period on a delay of game from Nick Leddy. After that, we get another penalty late in the game with about 20 seconds left. So I don't really want to count it, but it does boost our PK stats. So I'm happy with it, right? So before I get fully into this game, talking more post-game stuff, let's talk about the game itself. So the first period I felt like started off really insanely boring for both teams. But the Tampa Bay in the first 5 minutes, I would say, took advantage. They got more shots on net, but I don't feel like they were dangerous chances. While at the time, they had 4 shots on net. I believe we only had 1, maybe 2 if we're lucky. Started off insanely slow. But then as Tampa Bay started to get this puck and generate some momentum in the offensive zone and get some zone time in there, putting shots on net, the St. Louis Blues did a great job transitioning from the D zone, going into the O zone, neutral and O zone, and then getting odd man rushes, using their speed and good puck control to move that puck forward and get 2-on-1s or 3-on-2s. And eventually, they would score on one. Thomas would pass it to Parayko, and Parayko would skate up along the left side as a right-hand defenseman. 6'6", would chip this over Johansson's shoulder. And I literally mean chip. Like, he was up close and personal, face-to-face. Chipped it right over the goalie's shoulder, top corner. Beautiful goal from Colton Parayko. We'd love to see it from the guy. He had a great game tonight. But there was a defenseman tonight who had an even better game that I will talk about next period. But great goal scored by Colton Parayko. The Blues are now up 1-0, and that's a big thing that I feel like the Blues are trying to establish, is get the goal lead early. You need to lead early, and you need to score first, obviously. Because after that, it really felt like Tampa Bay kind of took control, if you want to be honest with you. They get a power play. Blues PK stood strong. And the Blues somewhat were still hemmed in. Still had a couple of scoring chances in that first period, but nothing insane. We did get to see a Hayes breakaway. Good save by Johansson with the toe, and then Perbix swiped that puck out from the goal crease. I mean, it was a good play. But so we end the first period 1-0. Tampa Bay has the higher expected goal total at this point. Second period starts, and it is nearly all Tampa. All Tampa. But the bright thing about having a 1-0 lead, you still have the lead, and your goaltender is playing lights out, making sure you guys keep that lead. Still defensively, I felt like they did a pretty solid job making sure all the dangerous chances, are not non-existent. But still, with Tampa, they won back-to-back Stanley Cups. They're a dangerous team once they reach playoffs. Have some big firepower up front with Stamkos and Kucherov and Point and Cirelli and Hagel, and they have Hedman and Sergachev on the back end. Still a scary team, but when those chances would come, Jordan Binnington was there to make the big saves. So that's exactly what you want to see if you want to be a contending team in the playoffs and maybe hopefully make playoffs. Is your goaltender standing strong when these teams get dangerous chances like that? So second period was literally almost all Tampa, but then 17 minutes in, Torrey Krug went God mode, has the puck in our D zone, sends it pretty much to the far blue line, far blue line, and Kyrou is just gone. Breakaway, fake shot, backhand, that goes in. Kyrou finally buries on a backhand breakaway, and now it's 2-0. Literally, like 18 seconds later, Krug again in the O-zone on the left side, looking Johansson straight in his eyeballs. No look pass over the Verana wide open net, roofs it. It was a great play. It's something we absolutely love to see. And now the Blues are up 3-0 after a second period where they didn't play so hot. But from there, it was okay. Third period, I felt like they locked it down defensively. They made sure it was really tough for Tampa to kind of get in the zone. Just like keep pressure going. And they just worked. I felt like they worked harder than Tampa. They played good hockey, and Kapanen later would score an empty net, and then at the end of the game, Jordan Kyrou would bury one from Saad. on a 2-on-1, another odd man rush with about whatever seconds left. And then end the game, we take a penalty from Justin Falk on a hooking. It's not a big deal. We'll take it. But Jordan Binnington, like I said earlier, played absolutely lights out. The Tampa Bay Lightning had 3.25 expected goals in all situations. I will minimize myself right now so you guys can see this. And let's get rid of this fat proteins ad. Yeah, so 3.25 expected goals for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Jordan Binnington says, screw your expected goal total. I ain't doing none of that. And I would like to bring up the best goalies in the league in expected, or say goals saved above expected, as we do see Jordan Binnington prior to this game at 6.7, and after he would be above Jeremy Swayman, a top 3 goaltender in the league, which is maybe even top 2. I don't know. I can't math right now, obviously, but like this is something we love to see. We love to see because Jordan Binnington gets so much hate. And finally, he's playing like he wants to win, and he's playing like he wants to be there. To be fair, the defense has been fantastic and still in front of him, and this is all a team effort. I'm really happy to see the St. Louis Blues kind of figure it out in all 3 zones and in all 3 categories of goaltending, defense, and offense to win some games, especially against big teams. The Coyotes always have our number. We beat them 2-1. The Avalanche always have our number. We beat them 8-2. And Tampa Bay is a really strong team. Honestly, the last game I remember is when we were down 3-0, and then we came back, and I think we won in the shootout. So Tampa is always tough to play against, and we still win against Tampa Bay. I know they've been struggling lately, but we'll take it. So it's a 3-game win streak for St. Louis Blues. We love to see it. Before I pretty much end this video, it's actually kind of quick, unfortunately. I do have some stuff like post-game that I'd like to go over, just because I like interacting with people. Let's see. NMac_15 responded to my question sticker with "I love JB50." Let me tell you, I do too. I love him very, 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 very much. The guy is playing absolutely lights out on Real right now. Clearly, like I had up on the screen, he after this game will be a top 2 goaltender in the league, which is so crazy to think about. Thatcher Demko and Jordan Binnington, it's their 1-2 punch for best goalies in the league. So this is something we love to see. Not to mention that Joel Hofer does have a 2.2 goals saved above expected as well. So Joel Hofer is also playing fantastic hockey too. So our goalie tandem, pretty good if you ask me. A Torpo for Vezina said Binnington is a legitimate Vezina contender right now, and I would say yes. He clearly is. A shutout. He posted a 947 previous game. Didn't play the game before that, but all year he's been playing fantastic. And with the advanced statistics, he's playing great. I did message this guy, though, and I did say, what about Toropchenko? Just because it's his username. And he hit me with like one of the best lines ever. I say, I'm still in the Toropchenko Vezina train myself, but Popoff King. And he said, I said contender, not front runner. So I thought that was funny. Really good. I loved it right there. And I got one more little sticker reply from my buddy Connor Harris. He said, Movember update. I did, Connor, he's my buddy here in Arizona. I did shave all around here, but I'm obviously leaving the stash. Like I said, I can't grow around here. I'm sorry you're going to have to stick with my crush stash. You ate to see it. But, I think it's going pretty well. Maybe I'll use my mom's eyeliner or something to get it a little bit darker, but, it is what it is. But, great game. Great game. Great game. Great game. That's all I can really say right now. Great game. The Blues are hot. Their next game is against San Jose, so there's a great chance that this is going to be a four-game win streak for the St. Louis Blues. That is on Thursday, I believe, and let me double-check because I would love to go over the schedule with everybody. So, yes, Thursday, it's going to be at 9:30 St. Louis time, 8:30 my time. Jesus. Gets the San Jose Sharks in San Jose, I assume. And then Saturday they have a tough matchup against the Kings, which the Kings have lately had our number. But, if the Blues stay hot, we don't know what will happen. They have Cam Talbot as a starter, but we normally have his number. We'll see, though. We'll see. We could potentially make it 5 games in a row. I'm excited to see what the Blues can do, but who knows? These guys are getting hot. It's giving me a lot of hope when I didn't have any hope to start the season. It's making me happy, making me really happy. But everyone, that is it for me. I am at 10 minutes and 10 seconds right now, which is probably good enough. Let me know what you guys think, and my email at blueblog@gmail.com or at blueblog on Instagram as well. Hit me on the DMs, shoot me a follow. Make sure you subscribe and comment on this video too. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you dislike. Let me know if you hate my crust stash and if I should use my mom's eyeliner to make it a little bit darker. But yeah. You know, guys, that's all I got. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, especially Connor Harris, because my boy has backed me up since day one, making sure my volume is all straight, and it looks like I am clear. I'm in the clear. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a great night.